Hi, I'm Emily from Resort Work TV, and I'm here with Rufus. And I'd just like to ask him, how would you describe a day in the life of a chalet host?
A day in the life of a chalet host. You need to get up quite fairly early, around sort of 7 o'clock, and then you head up to your chalet and you get your breakfast prepared for your guests. You see your guests in, and then once they're all off and getting ready to go up the mountain, you make your cake for your afternoon tea. And then you sort out the chalet, just the bits and bobs that you need doing, like cleaning up and tidying up and making the beds and stuff. Doesn't take that long. You'll pretty much be done by about 10:30. Then what I would do is I'd try and get straight out onto the mountain, snowboard for about 4 or 5 hours, and then come back and go start your dinner. Maybe you would have prepped a bit of your dinner beforehand, so it doesn't take too long in the evening. That means you can get straight into it. I would cook my dinner, have a few glasses of wine, have a nice chat with the guests, serve my dinner, finish up, clean up, and then put anything that I needed, like, so for the next day, like meat or that I'm going to need, to put it in the fridge for the next day, and then get down the pub, have a few pints.
Okay. What sort of time would you normally finish in the evening?
Not that late. It depended. I was quite quick though, so I'd finish, say, about 9ish. Some people were a bit later, because depending on how quick they were. But I tried to clean up as I went along, and so I could get out.
And how many guests did you have staying in your chalet?
9 to 10. It wasn't a massive chalet.
And what are the best things about being a chalet host?
Time on the mountain. Awesome tips. If you're good with your guests, you can get. I was getting, like, from 2 different parties that came into. So we had 2 parties of 5. I got €100 from each of them.
Okay, and any advice for somebody who's thinking about potentially going out this season to be a chalet host? What would you say to them?
I'd say to them, get some cooking experience beforehand. Do one of the courses. All of the big major tour operators offer courses in the summer that you can. It will pretty much guarantee you a place when you get there in the winter. And if not, get some like bar work or some cooking work in some bars and some restaurants before you get out there.
Awesome, thanks Rufus.